Honestly, we thought it was just going to be a one and done kind of a thing with the DNA report and the SEA report, but we get weekly custom curated content, and it helps us to identify the weaknesses, build on their strengths, and the goal is just to improve our connection. Houston, Texas. We met at a social sports league in town.
Right. We played co-ed sports from season to season. We got to know each other, and the sparks flew.
We noticed that we don't play sports very well.
Which was great, actually, because it allowed us to get to know each other a little bit better. You know, when you're sitting on the bench together, there's always time to chat.
Known each other for a long time, and we saw the ad online, wanted to try something different. When you've been together for so long, you kind of run the risk of having your relationship come into autopilot, and we didn't want the emotions and the feelings to get stale.
We tried it to see what else we could learn about our relationship, what we could grow upon, things we could improve.
Actually, in our case, we've benefited most from the social emotional alignment.
Social and emotional alignment.
Yeah,
SEA.
We had some communication problems. Sometimes we have great communication for a while, and then not so much.
Dr. Berman's report found some potential weaknesses in our relationship, and then she also gave us some next steps.
The next steps I thought were really great. We had some ideas about what our weaknesses were and how to build on them, but we just kind of needed that push in the right direction and figure out what to do next. The quiz was free online.
I mean, seriously, it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, and we found out what our elements were, and we got the report really quickly.
Yeah. Our main concern was the SEA report and the DNA report. Were they real? Were they accurate? So we did some research, and the SEA report is created by Dr. Laura Berman, and she's a
relationship expert
professional whose analysis and advice has been syndicated on the radio nationwide.
She has a channel on the OWN network.
Yeah, and it's free, so why not?
Yeah, and the DNA report is done by Dr. Bretto. She's a geneticist. I didn't feel like the report was hard to follow.
Right.
The scientific information was there, but it was really easy to understand.
That it's free to try starting at the SEA quiz. Look, I was skeptical at first about opting into a new product. However, once I started answering the questions, it was a breeze. I thought, this isn't so bad. Actually, I learned a bit about myself as well.
Honestly, we thought it was just going to be a one and done kind of a thing with the DNA report and the SEA report, but we get weekly custom curated content, and it helps us to identify the weaknesses, build on their strengths, and the goal is just to improve our connection. If he is upset, he just shuts down. And I can come at it from all these angles, and it's just, nope. When he's ready to talk, he'll talk, and it drove me crazy.
Yeah, after you've been together long enough, if you're going to stay together, you learn to get over yourself and break some habits that you established. There's a passive-aggressive phase that some people go through, and if you don't go through it and come out the other side, then you may never survive. And so I had to learn the way I communicated could change and be willing to change. You have to be coachable.
And on my side, I'll take responsibility. I am my father's daughter, quick to anger. Like, that was my MO for a long time. So it took me a while just to go, that's not probably the best response to problems.
Yeah, if I when I get angry or emotional, if I sort of shut down and withdraw, she's the opposite in that it comes out very quickly. She's very healthy and expressing.
Being together so long, there are peaks and valleys and hiccups, and we spent a lot of time trying to reflect on it and go, okay, I could have handled that better. Well, what is really at the root of this?
Yeah. Yeah, we've done some self-help stuff. We've read some books, and we're proactive in our life already, but we've never done anything scientific based. We'd only done stuff psychologically based, and never anything quite this intensive and never anything this successful either.